Welcome. My name is Susan Young Mindful Coaching, and today we're going to sit in a meditation on wholeness and compassion. Wholeness and compassion. So allow your whole body to settle in a comfortable seated position. Let your feet be soft on the floor, or if they're on a cushion or on your bench, however you're seated, let your feet be soft. Let your eyes close and allow your hands to rest gently in your lap, on your thighs, palms up or down. Drop into the body a little bit more. Allow a softening of the body. As you breathe in, imagine even your nostrils softening, imagining your whole face coming into a sense of deep relaxation. Imagining inside the skull relaxing, including the brain, which is wired to think. And in this time together, we want to invite thoughts to just pass by. We want to continue staying with the body and the breathing and my voice. Let your lips soften. And even inside your mouth, the roof of your mouth, your tongue be heavy. Gums of your teeth. Inside the cheeks, allow softening. Letting the whole body, the entire body, feel completely at ease, relaxed, whole. And as thoughts pass your awareness, allow them to come in and be aware of them, and allow them to fall away. As you let your whole neck and throat and shoulders and arms and fingers, even the palms of your hands, become soft. All down through your back, feeling the depth of your body all the way through to the chest and the belly. All those automatic organs, the breathing and the heart pumping, all the digestive organs in the belly, the kidneys, the liver, all the organs. In your mind's eye, imagine internally becoming deeply relaxed. Feeling the skin, this bag of bones, as they say, holding all of this. And the skin too can become more relaxed. Feeling more and more a deep sense of your own wholeness. Feeling your buttocks and pelvis your genitals, and moving down through your thighs and knees to your calves and shins, to your ankles and feet and toes. On the next in-breath, breathe up through the feet all the way up to the top of the head, noticing if there's any tension being held in the body. Deepen your breathing, letting the awareness of the body fade back slightly. As you feel the slight and gentle movements of the body, breathing in and breathing out. Awareness of thoughts, sounds, sensations in the body. Whatever emerges in your conscious awareness, letting it just drift by like clouds on a summer's day. And now, if it feels right for you, I invite you to welcome a feeling or a sensation or a thought that you don't really like, that you find unpleasant. It could be something like bitterness over something in the past. It could be a vulnerability or what you might call a weakness, or it could be strong feelings or something in your body, sore knees, a significant health issue of any kind. Just choose one thing, emotional, physical, a thought that you find unpleasant within yourself. And as best you can, look and hold this thought or sensation or feeling in your awareness. Let it become even bigger, bolder. If at any point you feel overwhelmed by looking at this part of yourself, you can put yourself in a large auditorium and put yourself 2/3 of the way back and look at this on the stage. That can help give us some space from this part of ourselves that we find unpleasant. If that still feels overwhelming, feel free to move it out to the roof, move it out to the top of the tree, move it out to the moon. Find a place where you can be in reasonable right relation with this part of yourself that you find unpleasant. Self-doubt, anger, bitterness, health issue, either present day or in the past. And look at it directly. Allow the light to shine on it, this part of yourself, as best you can, looking at it directly and clearly. Don't have to ask why it's there or where it came from. Just be with it in this moment. Maybe there's colors with it. Maybe you feel it in your body, in your belly or your heart or somewhere else. Maybe if it feels right, you say hello. Or hello again to this part of yourself. Keep breathing Keep aware and allowing yourself to hold as much space as you need between this part of yourself and your aware, conscious self in this moment. Now, the invitation is to feel compassion for this feeling or thought or physical issue or whatever's going on for you. Have a sense of being in deep compassion with this part of yourself. Sometimes I wrap it in a red, warm, fluffy blanket and say hello. Sometimes it's on the stage in a spotlight, sitting still, and I still get to be in relation. Sometimes it's on the moon and I get to wave from a distance. Find the right way that you could be just in the right relationship. There's no right or wrong here. And if this thought or feeling or part of that's going on in the body caused harm to anyone else, know that. And for now, let it go. You may have made amends, you may not have. But if some part of you that was an unpleasant part caused harm to another, let it know just for now that that's okay. You can still hold compassion. And as best you can, come back to deep breathing and a relaxed body, noticing if there's tension when you look at this part of yourself. And now I invite you to let that part fall away as best you can from your consciousness. So that might include, if you're in the auditorium, if that metaphor worked for you, turning out the lights and leaving, coming back to your chair or your meditation cushion or bench. Or that might include wrapping it up in a blanket and putting it to bed, putting it in a box, dissolving it in some way so it's no longer there for you or is quiet. And if that feels difficult, that's okay too. And now I want to invite you to come into a deep sense of your own creative, resilient wholeness. Creative, resilient wholeness. To feel compassion for the parts of yourself that are human, that all of us have. Just as all of us have this deep, creative wholeness within us. And allow that sense of deep wholeness to radiate throughout your whole body, breathing in a sense of deep wholeness, letting it radiate throughout your whole body. Maybe there's colors or feelings or body parts that become more present. Breathing in wholeness. each cell of your being, each organ of your body. Your whole body is whole, your spirit. And invite a sense of creating a deep sanctuary in yourself to hold this wholeness. Maybe you have a place in your life where you already have a sanctuary. Bring that to mind if you do. If you don't create one inside, maybe light an imaginary candle. Maybe imagine yourself sitting by the water or on a mountaintop. Find a place that you, in your imagination or in your real life, feel as a sanctuary, a place where you can go and be most fully yourself. Most fully yourself. Whole body completely relaxed in your own beloved sanctuary. Aware, awake. Allow stillness of the mind. If thoughts emerge, allow them to emerge and allow them to fall away. I am not my eyes. I am not my ears. I am not my body. I am conscious awareness. Holding with compassion all the parts within me that, just like the parts within you, are sometimes unpleasant. Just like sometimes in our world, there are people, there are challenges, there are sorrows, there are griefs, there are losses, there is beauty, there is joy, there is laughter, there is love. With compassion, we can hold the wholeness. In the last moment or so, imagine holding the whole earth, holding the whole earth in your mind's eye, holding all the people, all the sentient beings, all the planets and trees and waters, in deep compassion. Parts of ourselves that we doubt, we feel uncertain, the parts of ourselves that are bitter or sorrowful, the parts of our bodies that aren't working well anymore, the parts of ourselves that we find unpleasant, that every human on the planet struggles with. Know this to be true. This is part of being human. And if it feels right for you in closing, bring a hand to your belly and or a hand to your heart. And just bring a gentle warmth and pressure, feeling your wholeness, feeling your compassion for this body, for this being. Letting go of the hands if you did put them on. Opening your eyes as you're ready. Feeling your feet, kind of wiggling your toes and maybe wiggling your fingers. If it feels right, roll your shoulders. Feel free to take a break if needed. Move the body.
That was very nice for me. Thank you.
Thanks